We know that all good gardeners need good gardening equipment. And you know, the modernization and the way that technology has advanced has made a lot of tasks in our gardens way easier. So what do we need to do? We need to embrace it. I'm going to show you a few gizmos and gadgets that I just love. They make my job way quicker and give me the result that I want. The first one is this little guy. Now, it really is wicked because here's the battery. That's it. Little battery, little lithium ion battery, so it keeps its charge really long. You charge it separate, take it, pop the little guy in here. There we go. All right, safety on, Darth Vader. And then literally you can use this little guy to cut your edges, and all you got to do is pop it in there, and perfect for edging. What I like about it is that instead of using one of the little manual clippers, where sometimes you can get a bit crazy and somehow take off all of the pruned edges, these beautiful plants that are billowing over the edge, and you can really mess them up, and you end up with squared agapanthus or isostoma in my case, instead of having this gentle billowing look. So this works brilliantly. Control the cutting height. Besides doing your edges, this little gadget is amazing for clipping smaller topiaries. So just like these little buxus balls that I've got here, really nice and simple, and makes life a whole lot quicker and easier. And look at that. How awesome is that? Cool little balls, nice and simple, lightweight. Anybody for a haircut, guys? Besides being really amazing as a little edge trimmer, the most important thing about this little guy is that it's a combo. Haha, check that. Do you see how easy this guy comes off? Look at that, just boom, off it comes. And then you add this guy on, which is your mini hedge trimmer. And for townhouse gardens, smaller areas, this is all that you need. You don't need overkill. And really simple, safety on. Take a look at how effective it is. You know, gardening tools make our lives so much easier, especially this little guy. Now, believe it or not, this little guy is called an edging knife. Most incredible because it just actually has so many uses. Besides using it for literally taking out some weeds in between, you can also use this beautiful Captain Hook part over here. Watch this. If you want to cut away a few leaves, literally, there you go. Just grab it and off it goes. It's amazing. And for quick, easy 1, 2, 3, that's what you use. Take a look here. Bit of grass that we want to cut down. If it's got too tall, if you want to trim it down, especially after autumn or after summer when it has finished flowering, you literally grab it, hook it, and there you go. I mean, what a perfect way. I love using this guy in the veggie garden, especially when I'm picking spinach, because it works like a dream. Grab the spinach, cut it off, and away I go. That's not all. I want to show you the best thing that this tool is for. One of the coolest things to use this gadget for is as follows. If you've got any leafy plants, and I'm talking plants like liriope, grasses, agapanthus, clivias, you kind of know what I'm talking about, and you need to divide them. Sometimes they are so knotted that it's really hard to get in there and divide them without breaking them. So let me show you. Let's get this liriope out of here. Whoa, been in this pot way too long. So what we normally do is this, okay? Let's put him away. We normally open up the plants and then we start tugging at it, you know, to try and divide them and break them up. And sometimes we tug at them so hard that we actually end up with just that. You see? No roots. Now you've basically damaged a whole part of the plant. So you use something like this, really simple. You hook it in here, hook it into where there are the roots, grab the top of the plant, pull this guy back, a few tugs, 1, 2, there we go. Look at that, we cut right through And here we go. As we've cut through, look at that. Open this baby up. And there we go. Cut right through there. We've got the plant good to go. Fantastic. Of course, you don't always need to use that. You can use the edge over here, the sharp edge, and you can cut into the plant as well. Once again, same effect. Nice and easy. Okay, that makes gardening much, much simpler. And then the last thing that this little guy is pretty wicked for, if you've got paving that's butted up against each other, you get some weeds in that growing through it. Let's imagine if this was the paving, literally all you can do is take the sharp end, run it through the groove, or you can take the knife end, run it through the groove. That's what I like about it. Multiple uses, making my life as a gardener way simpler. Another real cool gardening gadget is this guy. Now, might look like one of those things that you put in a pizza oven to take them out, but no, even better. This is an edging tool for when you are needing to sort out the edges of your garden beds. Now, what's really important, if you give your staff, your hired help, your garden executive, and even yourself a spade to try and do this exercise, what is going to happen is your lawn is slowly going to migrate further and further and further back, because when you from here, this is the action that you normally do, and you go down, you never hit it in the same spot. With the edging tool, nice and simple, put it on there. There's a front and a back, so hold it that way, literally put your foot on it and down you go. And do you see? Nice, simple, clean edges. Perfect. See there? That's what we're looking for. Now the other thing, if you're going to be starting off a garden bed, this is also one of the greatest things to use, because it's going to make life nice and simple. You can edge along when you're creating your shapes. But of course, the most important thing is to make life nice and simple. You're not breaking your back, and away we go with getting the garden edges. These kind of things make my life a whole lot easier.